The Netflix documentary Oklahoma City Bombing, American Terror is directed by Greg Tillman and produced by Tyler Russell, Brian Lovett, and Jeff Hassler. Released on April 18, 2025, the film marks the 30th anniversary of the 1995 bombing of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City, the deadliest attack of domestic terrorism in United States history. Perpetrated by Timothy McVeigh, the mastermind and accomplice Terry Nichols, the bombing at 9:02 a.m. killed 168 people and injured 684 and destroyed more than a third of the building, which had to be demolished. The blast destroyed or damaged 324 other buildings that caused an estimated $652 million worth of damage. Within 90 minutes of the explosion, McVeigh was stopped by Oklahoma Highway Patrolman Charlie Hanger for driving without a license plate and arrested for illegal weapons possession. Forensic evidence quickly linked McVeigh and Nichols to the attack. Nichols was arrested within days and both were charged. Michael and Laurie Forter were later identified as accomplices. McVeigh was a veteran of the Gulf War and a sympathizer with the U.S. militia movement and had detonated a Ryder rental truck full of explosives he parked in front of the building. Motivated by his hate for the U.S. government and his handling of Ruby Ridge in 1992 and the Waco siege in 1993, McVeigh timed his attack to coincide with the second anniversary of Waco. I found the Oklahoma City Bombing, American Terror a gripping, disturbing and expertly crafted recounting of one of the most shocking attacks of domestic terrorism in United States history. The film takes a hard, unflinching look at the events leading up to April 19, 1995, when Timothy McVeigh detonated a truck bomb outside the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, killing 168 people, including 19 children, and injuring hundreds more. McVeigh is portrayed as a ruthless, cold-hearted psychopath, who he truly was. A man driven by extremist ideology and a twisted sense of patriotism. The documentary does not shy away from his motivations, which were rooted in anti-government sentiment, a warped interpretation of the Second Amendment, and a desire to ignite a revolution. He cited the federal government's actions at Ruby Ridge and, most significantly, the Waco siege in 1993 as justification for his attack. The film effectively connects these dots, showing how the seeds of violence were sown long before the bombing occurred. What makes this documentary particularly powerful is its precision and focus. It's well-paced, with first-hand accounts, archival footage, and expert commentary that gives viewers a deep understanding of the broader context, including the rise of right-wing militants and the growing climate of fear and conspiracy in the 1990s in America. It's both a history lesson and a warning. The film doesn't sensationalize, instead it confronts the horror with honesty and clarity. It reminds us that domestic terrorism can come from within, fueled by ideology and hatred. Even today, the issues that McVeigh used to justify his actions, gun rights, distrust of government, and conspiracy-driven extremism, are still fiercely debated in the United States. This is not an easy watch, but it's an essential one. The Oklahoma City bombing is a haunting, meticulously told story of tragedy, radicalization, and the deadly consequences of unchecked extremism. Oklahoma City Bombing, American Terror gets an 8.5 out of 10.